Всем привет, продолжаем проходить Хогвартс, наследие, часть 9. Звук проверю. Что у нас здесь по заданию, кстати? Надо забытое яйцо отдать. Давайте это сделаем.
My first employment.
It's not like her to forget.
Stock girl I was. Did put on a bit of weight though.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right, I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on, and she's likely frantic about her egg. Here we are. I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
You're making this sound simple, but this is a dragon after all.
Hebrideans can be aggressive, but they're also clever. She caught on quickly enough when you showed her how to escape the tent. She'll understand why we're here once she sees her egg. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh, and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
Я, по крайней мере,
There she
слышал уже.
is, above us.
Revelio.
She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Я ее слышу, она явно здесь.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's
Волки.
hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do.
Кстати, минуту. Да. Это тоже прикольно. Но давайте сначала используем то, чем мы пользуемся. Прикольно. Изучай комнаты, мы ничего не сделали. Теперь можно попробовать.
What I wouldn't give to be a demiguise right now. I wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least 10 usually.
Petrificus totalis. There she is again.
Да я понимаю, что это она.
Fantastic.
From a distance. Revelio.
I wonder
Главное,
how
чтобы
good her eyesight
нам не
is.
пришлось с ней файтиться.
I beg your pardon.
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
What's your step?
Сейчас в очередной раз кто-нибудь придет к нам.
Revelio.
Pick off a grapple.
Or just raring for a fight.
Да, сейчас что-то будет, я думаю. Не просто так все.
Well, there's no telling.
Нет, я понял. А я не могу заклинание, да? Я просто врубил невидимку.
Watch out! It's her domain. She'll make sure we keep at it. We've just got to make it to the nest.
She isn't making it easy.
Not a warm welcome.
It's a little too warm, if you ask me. I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that. We can get to that. We can get to the nest. Look! Underneath! I think we're close. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there. Why is every bridge here broken?
Reparo.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Главное, чтобы браконьеры не пришли. Очень жаль, что нельзя было себе ее засунуть в сумку, блин.
That was brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it, and we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntel Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless...
Unless what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
Можем тэпнуться.
How could I have been so blind?
$32 задания. Вы серьезно, блин? Так, все здесь, да, у нас? Это понятно. А допов больше пока здесь нету, да, у нас? Здесь еще ничего не открывал. Есть. Это что у нас? Давайте посмотрим, что там сейчас. Так, у него есть лечилки.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well. How can I help you?
What do you have for sale?
Или он только...
What are we in the market for today?
Понял.
Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
I wonder if I'm safe to explore in
You're here. Good.
Секунду, погоди, пожалуйста.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Пауки.
We must remain unseen.
Ну, можно испробовать. Я немного его, наверное, больше.
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. The rest of the tomb.
Yeah,
Только
spiders
огнём,
aren't insects.
Don't start.
Opening all of these is tempting. Revelio.
Можно наверх забраться,
This
посмотреть,
room is
что там.
taller than it looks.
Давайте это сделаем.
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
Только один сундучок, да?
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Идем дальше.
Bombarda. Confringo. Accio. Protego. Defender.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Revelio.
Несколько проходов.
Defender. Bombarda. Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
А что там у нас?
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Просто я бы и туда сходил.
Bombarda. Confringo. Defender. Protego. Stupid one. Confringo. Stupid one.
All this grass.
Revelio.
It feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Confringo. Revelio.
А, здесь сундук, окей.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur in
Паук
this.
огромный снизу. Я
Even an
его
altar
вижу.
with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. There's something here by the altar.
What did you find?
Revelio.
Ну это понятно.
Accio.
That's a
Wingardium
lot of bone
Leviosa.
metal.
И мне нужна еще
Revelio.
часть паука, да? Ой, часть скелета.
Accio.
Давайте паука убьем.
Confringo. Bombarda.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight.
Accio. Compulso. Revelio.
Did you hear that?
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory.
Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Ну я же нашел скелета. Зачем он здесь? Давай посмотрим.
Wingardium Leviosa.
А наверх там тоже скелет нужен или нет, чтобы открылись эти ворота? Нет.
Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
Compulso.
Нет. Империус надо здесь сделать. А где еще склеп, чтобы мне открыть? Сверху дверь.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Compulso.
We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do.
А вот куда?
Accio.
I need to find a safe way across.
Confringo. Bombarda.
Ой, бля.
Lumos. Confringo. Lumos. Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
Сколько мне надо-то здесь костей?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Я не могу сюда поставить, да? А, ну вот так сделаем.
Rickety bone bridge complete.
Accio. Revelio.
А, это я по ту сторону как раз.
Accio. Revelio.
Удобно.
Accio.
Все. Может, на третью туда тоже?
Wingardium Leviosa.
Да.
You've done it. I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
I don't think learning the Imperious Curse is a good idea.
Really? But we've no idea what may lie ahead. But I shan't press you. I'll have your back no matter what we face in there.
Я хочу полностью без темных
Here we
заклятий.
go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
А, вот выйдет, да?
Bombarda. Confringo. Defendo.
А никак нельзя автоатаку просто усилить.
Revelio.
У нас несколько ходов, кстати.
Accio.
Another barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try. That worked. Keep going. This looks different than what we faced before.
Bombarda. Confringo. Defendo. Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio.
Так. Какой рисунок там не написан, да? Методом тыка, типа, что ли? Вот этот с кругом, типа, написано. Сколько у нас сота?
Accio.
Нет.
Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio.
Просто по рисункам, судя по рисункам, я уже нашел, да. Но
Revelio.
он уже открылся. А, туплю жестко, смотри.
Accio. Wingardium
Я бы сходил
Leviosa.
в то здание тогда, пока.
Revelio.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Я пошел бы тогда туда. Там тоже костяшки просто. И пауки.
Confringo. Confringo. Bombarda.
Да, это мощный паук.
Confringo.
Я не показал.
Bombarda. Protego. Descendo. Stupefy.
Кстати, денежку нет.
Bombarda. Confringo. Defender. Confringo. Bombarda. Defender. Accio. Confringo.
Never knew
Revelio.
spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Revelio.
Вот еще проход какой.
Confringo. Accio. Revelio.
Что-то я столько всего насобрал опять, да?
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary
Очень
described.
серьезно.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time.
Все валим здесь.
I see
Revelio.
why Slytherin student was so entranced with this place.
Папки нужны, мы студенты. Бля, только что сами робот.
Potato. Stupid. Bombarda. Springo. Stupid one. Defender. Confringo. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo.
Удал.
Defender.
Два огромных паука, да?
Confringo. Bombarda. Defender. Stupid one.
Блин, очень плохо.
Bombarda. Confringo. Defender.
Бля, у меня бутылок-то немного, ребята. Что?
Confringo. Bombarda. Defender. Confringo.
For a moment there, I thought that'd never end.
Я понимаю тебя, дядь, но мне нужны бутылочки с водой.
Confringo. Revelio.
Надеюсь, босса здесь никакого не... А, вот две бутылочки уже.
Dead end. Lovely. All that
Accio.
for nothing.
Hold on, don't give up yet.
Revelio.
Ну, тебе же нужна была эта реликвия, а не мне.
Sebastian, the relic. Look.
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft.
Блин,
I must keep this relic secret. Especially from my uncle.
да, он уже здесь.
Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows. I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
Файт, может быть, или
How
нет?
much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Well, what happened back there?
I'll explain. Ominous and I found a compromise.
По-моему, щекотно.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance. That the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take.
I thought he understood. He
Блядь,
knew we couldn't
серьезно?
give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Просто что-то сейчас тогда произойдет, мне кажется. Сейчас мы пешком идем.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous. It'd only upset her.
О, деревня горит.
Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
I've been fighting this before you were. No! Not quite. Bombard. Let's get it. You won't stop me. Protego. Defender. Kitty. Right. Are you quite finished? That was I won't rest. Defender. Constant disappointment. Confringo. When are you going to give up? As utterly pitiful display. Bombarda. But so. How nice. That was pitiful. Confringo. Confringo. Cut you Confringo. Confringo.
Не вижу, где еще два.
Confringo. Bombarda. We have to fight.
Еще один.
Keep out of sword's reach.
Он упал вниз.
To the right!
Accio. Confringo. Bombarda.
Он же обладает очень темной силой.
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
There was little time to react, but it was an unforgivable curse.
I acted in the moment. That's all. I shall make my uncle see reason. He cannot banish me from my own home, from my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts. Revelio.
Столько людей положили, да? Может, я соберу что-нибудь. Это очки. Ну и ладно.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately.
Поэтому я не качаю темное искусство.
Why, Sebastian?
Revelio.
Тут больше не пройти нигде, да? Так, что у нас по заданиям? По допам. Сюда пока нас не затянули, да? Да, давайте толкнем, что у нас есть. Мы много набрали, бабки нужны просто будут сейчас. И мне выручаю комнату, у меня много доспехов, которые надо изучить. Но сначала давайте толкнем то, что нам не очень нужно. Правильно, правильно. А где мой магазинчик? Блять.
It is wonderful to see you back here. Penny wishes you
Да, я понял. хуже. Давайте бэкнем. Вручай комнату сейчас. Да, у меня какие-то крутые доспехи появились. Накидка, да? Уф. Я все равно не видно, но ладно. И шляпа была, если не ошибаюсь. Так, и у меня очки были. Не, все пока тогда.
It's hard to see a student, so...
How nice to see you, my young friend.
So exciting to be
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
Доступнуться нельзя, да?
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Так, у нас по миссиям. Что у нас? С Поппи.
Oh, good, you're safe.
There you are. You were in such a state when you left.
The poachers got to my gran. Someone recognized me in Horntail Hall and they got to her.
What do you mean? Is she all right?
She's fine, thank goodness. But they were at her house, our house. They assumed I'd sent the egg there. She said they took the whole place apart looking for it, screaming that we'd cost them everything.
I'm sorry, Poppy. I'm glad she's all right. I don't think either one of us could have anticipated that.
I should have known. I underestimated the poachers. And now another creature's in danger.
What do you mean?
The poachers refused to leave empty-handed, so they took valuable journals that Gran had discovered when she was researching rare creatures. One of them contained theories about a secret hiding place of the Snidget, long thought to be extinct.
Exactly what kind of...
It's a small bird with golden feathers. It's incredible. It has rotational wings that allow it to... In fact, the golden snitch in Quidditch is based on the snidget.
Я понял.
I take it you aren't going to let the poachers anywhere near the snidgets.
Gran wants me to stay out of it, but I know she's devastated that poachers might go after the snidgets, if they still exist. We had the element of surprise on our side when we saved that dragon, but the poachers will be watching for us now.
We need allies. Others who hate the poachers enough to help us, who value creatures as much
Merlin's beard! You're a genius! The centaurs, they'd want the snidgets.
Sounds as if we need to go and talk to the centaurs.
We'll need to be careful in how we approach them. Tensions with them are high. Still, I think they may be our only hope. I'll let you know as soon as I have a plan.
Окей. Мне очков дадут за это? Нет, да?
I hate...
Так, у меня... Но у меня еще есть одно задание. Много Себастьяна что-то, да, в последнее время?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis in the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Why am I always up the throw?
Revelio.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
What's that? Tell us. Who's there?
А? 6. Блять, их тут очень много. Я так не хочу файтиться, прям хочу потихоньку всех шокнуть. За это левел нажал.
Wait a moment. I've been fighting since before you were born.
Все-таки нас заметили, да?
Bombarder. Much too slow. Your spells glance off of me. You can't stop us. That's your best.
Bombarder!
Defender!
You won't get away with that.
Defender!
Confringo!
Accio!
Bombarder!
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate. Nice work.
Трансфер, мы всех положили, бля, хотел по-тихому это сделать. Да, ну. Бля, там
This is
дальше.
going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we could fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
Perhaps we can find an alternate route up ahead.
Sneaking around has its appeal.
Давайте тоже зачистим это место, чё вы?
You almost had a lucky hello. Nice try. Confringo. I will bring I shall avenge your death.
Этого я не увидел.
Confringo. Ranrock will unite us.
Лучше подсобраться. Да.
Bombarda. You won't get away with that. Confringo. Accio.
Йо. Там где-то один остался.
Confringo. Bombarda. Defendo. Descendo.
Промазал, да?
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term.
It is. And that was relatively fun.
Accio. Revelio.
Ну, здесь что-то светилось синим, если не ошибаюсь. Просто молоток. Окей.
I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
Опять пауки, да?
Oh, nice.
Блять.
Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
Все по шахтам, мы с ним шаримся, блин. Без ченкуфов.
For better or for worse, we're in.
What I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea.
Petrificus totalis.
All of
This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported.
Revelio.
Now I see why.
Confringo.
Silent as a grave. I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Confringo. Accio. Confringo. Confringo. You won't get away with that.
How many Ranrock loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
Ходов много здесь, да?
Revelio.
Он мне показывает туда, но я могу еще подняться вот сюда. А, здесь я без помощи поднимусь, понял.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Да, я знаю, куда идти, просто я хочу все проверить сразу.
Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of
Smashing.
Should have thought to conjure stairs.
Опять пауки, блядь.
Revelio. Preparo. Confringo.
В машине тут ничего не
Revelio.
смотрит, да? Да, блядь.
Accio. Revelio. Confringo.
А, заполнено, да? Я тоже забрал.
Quietly now.
Подочередной босс скоро не будет. И что с ним не так?
Confringo.
Bombarda. Defender. Accio.
Бля, серьезно?
Confringo. Protego. Bombarda. We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight. We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
We must remain unseen.
Понял, уходи.
Lumos. Lumos. Confringo.
Сука. Не, лучше это продать даже нет. И что мне делать? То есть я не могу им воспользоваться сейчас? Охуенная игра. Четко.
I'll be quieter than a jobberknock. We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Nothing over here.
Это очень много.
There's no down there. Seen anything like that before? Bombarder. Confringo. Defender. Hit it. Accio.
Бля, я уверяю, отошел, да?
Bombarder. You called Accio. Rather unwise coming back this way. I won't rest until you're dead. Bombarder.
Ух ты, откуда здесь взялся, да?
Confringo. Defender. Bombarder. Confringo. We're not finished yet.
Да.
It's almost as if they were waiting.
Bombarder. Confringo. Confringo. Defender. Bombarder.
Ничего себе такое сюжет.
Confringo. Bombarder. Defender. Confringo. Accio. Defender. Confringo. Bombarder.
Да, бля, не готово еще, да?
Defender. Confringo. Bombarder.
Да, блин, блядь.
Confringo.
We certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a monopoly on bravery, you know.
Confringo.
Так, я вижу 2 пока только и все, да?
A rune symbol above the cabin door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it.
3.
Confringo! Wasn't expecting that. Revelio.
Это уже поинтереснее, мне кажется.
What do you have?
Revelio. A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Sebastian, I think I found something. A canvas piece.
Нашли вторую часть холста, да.
Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still,
Lumos.
something about this place feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganark was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure.
Revelio.
I'm fascinated by it. Now, for the trek back out... And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit.
А нам еще третий холст искать, да, надо будет?
Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
Someone who knows Ranrock personally. They asked me not to mention their name to anyone.
A goblin? Tell me I'm wrong. You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
You don't know what you're saying. Take a breath for a moment.
Oh, I know precisely what I'm saying. Unbelievable.
Психочет дядьки, да? Наверное, все-таки я попробую сделать. Это против стрелков. Наверное, вот так я сделаю. Пока все, наверное. Что у нас по заданиям? Ничего нету, кроме, да?
I wish they'd let Ronan teach the entire curriculum.
Look.
Best one ever!
Мне нужен один ключ, я не могу найти один ключ. Тут телепорта нету, чтобы побыстрее это происходило.
Hello there.
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I mean, I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. I mean, well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Sirona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Sirona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
Sorry.
A friend who speaks gobbledygook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here?
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
You said this would repair the chasm between the two of you. How did you not expect him to react this way?
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals. Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lodgok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bacalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it?
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen.
Amit and I can do this.
I will await your return. I shall see you soon.
Yes, of course.
Так, здесь где-то можно зажечь.
The door is looking at us.
Шахта глаз. Интересно.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even
Давай мы
grander
не
than
будем
I had
светиться.
expected.
Потому что, возможно, мы здесь будем не
I
одни.
cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this labor. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
I still can't believe we're inside a real
Revelio.
goblin mine.
Revelio.
Окей, давай сначала туда сходим тогда.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Я уже слышу гоблина.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine. Revelio.
Ranrock is sure to appreciate the extra work we're doing. Watch your step round here.
That was a little more than I'm used to.
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
Revelio. Accio.
А, у меня нет напора, да?
We're being watched by a door.
А,
We
типа надо
won't
быть
get through
невидимым.
as long as we can be seen by that eye.
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
Incendio.
Что мы такое запустили сейчас? так вроде здесь были, нет? А, сундук? А в прошлый раз мне не дали, потому что я, блядь... У меня был перебор вещей. Я помню. Я это запомнил.
I feel like a character from one of the adventure books I read during the summer holidays.
Let's take a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Так, я вижу гоблина.
Bound to be plans around here somewhere. A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out.
Revelio.
Yes. Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed. If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
This is a waste of my talents.
Да, здесь очень много.
You will regret coming here. Let's get this over with. Rather unwise coming back this way. I won't rest. You really not very good at this, are you? I won't rest.
Где-то еще один.
Dead.
Incendio.
I will make you.
Incendio.
I won't rest. Dead.
Confringo.
Fight about as well as a pup.
Incendio.
Stop avoiding me.
Поможет кто-нибудь из вас?
I will make you.
Oh, this really is too much.
Stay close. I've handled much worse.
Another boiler. This place is more complex than I had expected.
А погодите, дядь.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
Что-то запустил здесь вроде, если не ошибаюсь.
Accio. Revelio.
Здесь всего, да?
Devil's snare. Nasty stuff if we're not careful.
Я помню. Туплю.
Revelio.
Все здесь, да?
Lumos. Lumos.
Lumos.
Right. Don't wish to be seen, do we?
Здесь тоже эти гоблины.
That was unimpressive. This will not go well for you.
Incendio. Confringo. Incendio.
to worry about.
Have you not run away?
Я переполнил, да?
Do you?
Let's get this over with. Deadly mistake.
Надо их всех в кучу собрать.
That was meant for me. You're making this quite.
I should have been
I've been fighting since before you were born. You can't stop us. Your spells glance off me.
I should have been
А, перезаполнено все, да?
I'll get you for this.
Наблюдайте.
I will have my revenge. Of the other side. Won't get away with that.
Descendo.
That should be the last of them I'll meet. Revelio.
Так, погодите-ка. Что-то опять все заполнено, да? Ах, пиздец просто.
Revelio. Repulsor. Accio.
А нету напора, да? Он в другой стороне, наверное, или? Нет, здесь чисто. Скорее всего, он будет следующим, да? Вот здесь.
Incendio.
Куда он нас приведет, интересно? Сундуку интересному, да?
Don't think I've found all the plans. I'd best keep looking.
А, это обратно просто, да, походу?
Revelio.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
Да, что ты, девочка, все нормально, соберись.
Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here. Revelio.
Там сундук, да? Уже нельзя. Это очень плохо. Ну ладно.
We're almost out of here, Amit. Look, the lift.
A welcome sight indeed.
Мы уже покидаем ее. Тиханул мой друг, да?
Can we please talk about...
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it. Your goblin secrets are safe with me, but I get to write the book about this escapade someday. Without further ado, adieu.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who'd set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
Ah. The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it. But I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
Сейчас нам совы полетят. Да.
I hope Professor Fitzgerald has confirmed what she... Hello. Are you here for Summoner's Court?
That I am. Don't expect to be as lucky here. Speaking of which, care to lose... I mean...
Of course, Charlotte.
Then may the best summoner win.
Ого.
Accio! Precisely as planned.
Accio!
О май гад, сильно очень, да?
Such grace. Finesse. Accio! Precisely as planned.
Очень сильно. Я просто думал, он затянет и все.
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio!
Да, мне все поле закрыло, да?
Precisely as planned.
Ладно.
Such grace. Finesse.
Я мог ее выбить, шар
Didn't I
попробовать.
say I
Ладно, сейчас еще раз
adore
сыграем.
competition?
Давай еще раз.
Hard luck.
Absolutely.
That's the spirit. Accio!
Нихуя себе.
Precisely as planned.
Accio!
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio!
Серьезно?
Precisely as planned. Nice technique. Precisely as planned.
Accio.
Он выкидывает?
Such grace. Finesse.
Окей. Жестко. Я не думал, что он выкинет.
Hard luck.
Absolutely.
Accio.
Она опять с полтос начинает, да?
Precisely as planned.
Accio.
Да, блядь.
Such grace. Finesse. Accio. Precisely as planned.
Просто я все...
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio.
Я проиграл уже. Нет смысла следующее
Precisely
делать.
as planned.
Нет смысла следующее делать.
Accio.
Nice technique. Hard luck.
Absolutely.
That's the spirit. Accio. Precisely as planned.
Accio.
Sting me with a billywig. I'll never top that. Accio. Precisely as planned. Nice technique. Precisely as planned.
Accio.
Nice technique. Well, you are good. I'm not too proud to admit when I've lost. Where did you learn to play like that?
I practice as much as I can.
Practice, eh? I suppose I could try that. Well, you've only one opponent left now. I won't say more than that, but... Should we expect you to grace us with a turn sometime today?
Ладно, Ремзи, буду завершать стрим. Спасибо всем, кто смотрел. Кайфуйте, ставьте лайки.